Hey, this is Steve. I'm getting ready to head out to the Marji Gesick, so I'm packing up right now. I had all my stuff lined up for nutrition and my drop bags and all that kind of stuff. So I thought I would just make a quick video here and share what I'm doing for my bike setup and drop bags and nutrition, all the stuff I'm going to carry on me and all that kind of stuff. I did a video like this before the Mod Hay last year, and people liked it, enjoyed it. So, anyways, thought I'd do it again. And every time I do this, I kind of tweak a little bit my setup. So, anyways, here it goes. I'll start with the bike. So, at any rate, this is my bike setup, and I'm not gonna really talk about my bike. I'm more talking about my gear on it. But it's a 7:30 a.m. start. But this is up in the UP. It's September, end of September, so it's going to probably be a little dark in the morning. These are each 300 lumens. I could probably get away with just one of them. But if it's overcast in the morning, or if it's overcast and rainy all day, um, in the woods, it's probably going to be dark for the first hour. And I really don't know, so I'd rather not take my chances. I'll carry a little extra weight and carry two lights. This is, I don't have great light setup. I haven't done any night racing or anything like that. So, but these are reliable, and I like how they mount, and they're simple. So that's why I use them. Got my Garmin, and I've got an extra hand pump on there. I've got a bottle. It's going to be filled with water. I'll come back to the nutrition stuff here in a bit. I've got a spare tube taped on there. I am running tubeless, but I'm going to carry two spare tubes with me. I've got a saddlebag with a second spare tube in it, two air cartridges, a nozzle, multi-tool. The multi-tool has the chain tool and tire lever and everything on it. And then there's a spare derailleur hanger, uh, tire boots, the patches for the actual tire in case you blow out a sidewall on the tire or something like that. And then a couple chain links, and I think that covers that. Roll of tape in there. So on to, I'll come back to the nutrition. Nutrition will kind of get scattered in, I guess. So what I usually do is I've got these little bags. We get them at like all the races, and if you're always wondering what to use these for, they're super handy for this right here. And but basically I've got all my stuff for race day: my jersey, bibs, gloves, socks, everything for the day. And then basically that's what I grab at first thing in the morning and get dressed. And I've got my nutrition that I'm going to pack on me for the start of the race is there. And then I've got my hydration pack. So really quick on the nutrition, I'm going to carry Carbo Rocket, this new black cherry flavor. I tried it. It's pretty good. I like it. And it took me a little while to get used to using mixed beverages for my hydration and calories. But after I've been kind of training with it a little bit, I'm getting a lot more used to it, and it works out really well. Less of this type of stuff you have to carry on you. And I found that my stomach gets much less upset, like way less stomach issues here. So really dove into trying it out a lot more the last couple of months. Anyway, so for packing, I figure like one of these per hour. The Carbo Rocket, try to stretch like 6 hours, like one hydration pack of it. So I'm not gonna just guzzle it. I do have the fresh water because I do like having just plain water to drink. And so I figure that setup, I'm good for 6 to 8 hours, which hopefully that gets me to that 65-mile mark drop bag area. And if it takes me longer than that, I probably would still be okay. But quite honestly, the plan is to try to get there in 6 to 8 hours. Anyways, and I do have two Honey Stinger energy bars on my pack as well, with the goos and the jelly beans and stuff. So in my drop bag at the 65-mile mark, I will have a pre-mixed bladder of Carbo Rocket, but I'll use the caffeine version for the second half of the race. And I'll have two water bottles just full of water. I think we come through that area twice, or the second time we come near it. And so if I'm struggling with finding like a water fill up or something, I can just stop by the park again and grab another water bottle. I will have some more food, goos and waffles for the afternoon. I'll just throw these in my back jersey pockets, assuming I've used the other ones. I'll have a Coke, sometimes a slam and a half of Coke. Just, I don't know, works well 6, 7, 8 hours into a race. And then spare socks, spare gloves, just in case I need them. And then I will have spare glasses just in case it's muddy and I've just can't see anymore, and it's easier just to swap out a fresh pair. And then I've got 2 more air cartridges, 2 tubes just in case I happen to have gone through some tubes. I'll put new ones on the bike. And then another light. This light is fairly bright, but I don't like it. It's cumbersome on the bike. It doesn't mount well. It's a separate battery pack. However, I'm putting it in my drop bag because if I come through there and I'm running late on my time that I'm planning, I'll grab it and put it on. Hopefully, with what my current setup is, these lights will be enough to get me to the finish line at the end of the day. So, at any rate, that is my setup. Any questions, hit me up. Like I said, whether you're doing the race or not, this is kind of handy for planning. You kind of bookmark it, reference it, whatever. Gives you a starting point, anyways, of what to pack in some drop bags for planning maybe a big race for next year or something like that. So if you're gonna hit the Marji, see you there, and should be a good one. I'm looking forward to it. Good way to end the season with a big adventure challenge like this. So later.